Child endangerment is the issue, and post-trip checks using a child alarm system or empty bus sign is essential. Do you get complacent? Do you make it part of your daily routine? And what are the rules for leaving primary students at a bus stop? This program addresses these issues to help drivers stay out of trouble. Here's our first headline: bus driver fired for breaking up fight.
School bus driver fired, all for doing what he thought was right, getting off that school bus and breaking up a fight between a teenager and a grown man. Hi, everybody. Maria Stefanos.
And I'm Mark Ocklum. It's the getting off the bus that the Ipswich school system wasn't a fan of. Fox 25's Sarah Underwood is live in Ipswich tonight with more. Sarah?
Well, the bus driver is described by some who know him as a man with a heart of gold, but he didn't follow protocol and was fired.
He tried to run away. So I wanted to just stop the kid, and I ran around the corner and tackled him, got on top of him, and I said, call the police.
Auto body shop owner Charlie Hall certainly wasn't happy yesterday when he says a 16-year-old threw a rock at his GMC truck and busted the grill. But before police arrived, a bus carrying kids from Doyen Elementary School stopped. The bus driver got out to see what the scuffle was all about.
And I thought he was going to let off kids. He didn't let the kids off. He pulled the bus over, and he got out, and he was standing there trying to offer help. I said, no, you can't offer help. Get out on the bus and take the kids back home.
It's that gesture that got the substitute bus driver fired for not following protocol. The principal saying in a letter to parents that the driver made a grave decision, that he should have continued away from the scene and used his radio to call for help. Quote, he put our children in harm's way, and that cannot be tolerated. Many parents I talked to say they feel bad for the driver, but
his number one responsibility is to the children on the bus. And since I have kids on the bus, that would be important to me that he stays with them.
And I understand why people are upset that he left the kids unattended, but, you know, he was right there, and, you know, he was trying to do a good deed.
I think he probably should have stayed on the bus and called it in, just to leave that many children on a bus unattended. And he didn't follow protocol.
And the principal says that bus driver will never drive in Ipswich again. As for the bus company, they have no comment. Live in Ipswich, Sarah Underwood, Fox 25 News.
So what happened? This is what the principal actually wrote to parents. This afternoon there was an incident related to Doyen Route 2. A driver substituting for our normal driver witnessed what appeared to be an adult assaulting a teenager. The substitute driver made a grave decision and stopped the bus to help protect the teen. He actually turned off the bus and then got off the bus to help. That decision should never have been made. He should have continued away from the scene and used his radio to call for help. I've spoken to the Salter Transportation and expressed my outrage at the driver's decision. He put our children in harm's way, and that cannot be tolerated. So what would you do? Do you think the driver should have been fired for such an offense? Did the driver know what the adult and the teen were fighting about? Did he know whether or not the two combatants had weapons? Was there potential for the children to be in harm's way? Well, the driver's first obligation is to the safety of the children on the bus. He was trying to be a good Samaritan. However, he had no idea what the conflict was about. He had no idea if the combatants had weapons that could be discharged and accidentally strike someone on the bus. As the principal wrote, he should have continued away from the scene and used his radio to call for help.